What is up, guys, and welcome to today's video. I am pumped because we are back at Yashio Factory. Seriously, there is not a bad looking car in this workshop at all. Seriously, everything here looks epic. By the way, how cool is it that there's a GTR in the workshop now? All right, anyway, so the only ugly thing in this workshop, I say, is my cracked up stainless steel HKS exhaust manifold. And like I said in my last video, this thing should really be going in the bin, but we're gonna be changing the hot side in a couple months on the SR. My plan is to change everything, proper steam pipe manifold, so cracks should be a thing of the past then, but for now, we need this thing just to last a few more months. So that's why we're gonna be repairing it today. And before we start drilling out the cracks and cleaning everything up, heating it up, and then welding it, I do need to say, if you haven't gone to the SAMMIT.net/shop merch store and gotten yourself some merch for an entry to win the Nardi Classic wheel that I'm giving away, go do that right now. Hit pause on the video, hit the link in the description, grab yourself a flight tag, get a sticker pack, 5 stickers. Every item you get is an entry. That's 5 entries in the sticker pack. And yeah, that'll get you a chance to win the Nardi wheel that we'll be doing a live stream on Wednesday, because Tuesday night is when it ends. So Wednesday morning we'll be doing a live stream and giving that away on stream. So try not to miss that stream. It's okay if you do miss it though. I'll still email you and get in contact with you. All right, that aside, I promise I won't be pushing that until the end of the video again. But yeah, don't forget, SAMMIT merch, Nardi Classic giveaway. You might be wondering why I'm pushing this giveaway so much, and that's because there's a bunch of really cool plans in play right now, and every bit of merch that you guys are grabbing is actually really helping me in being able to do that. You guys are gonna love the content. It's gonna be insane. Some of you guys kind of already know from live streams and stuff what's going down, but yeah, it's really exciting, and I just can't thank you guys enough. We're probably gonna do some more giveaways before it all happens as well, so I'm excited, get excited. Anyways, that aside, long intro, I'm sorry. Let's start cleaning this thing up. Don't worry, this is just the initial tool I'm using to clean everything up. We've got some other heavy duty stuff here to really get in there and make sure we get this puppy all nice and clean for welding. A little bit of info for you guys. Oko-chan's first job out of uni was to weld exhaust manifolds and turbo manifolds exactly like this one. So he's definitely the experienced man for the job. I wish I could get you a shot through my helmet, but the camera exposure can't seem to handle it. But it's just so interesting watching, like, because I can't weld at all, so I need to learn. But just watching his technique and how, like, he uses the arc, heats it up, and then dabs a little bit of the rod in there, then pulls it up, and another dab, and works his way around. So interesting. Welding really intrigues me. I can't wait till I can get my own machine and stuff like that. And, well, welder, not machine. You know what I'm saying? Get my own welder and figure it all out. I'm pumped. He's now up to doing some welding on the inside. So we're getting that double penetration, boys. Now we're putting some tabs on there, adding some brackets and stuff to reinforce everything around. It's really interesting. He uses the torch to add heat to it, an arc on it, and then bashes it with the hammer. So cool. So a fair while ago, Oko-chan finished welding this all up, and we're still waiting for it to cool down, but I wanted to show you guys, we got like pieces of this steel here, we cut it all in, we heated it up, bashed it in, and we've welded it in on all these places. I know this doesn't look nice, we'll tidy it up in a little bit, but we were not going for making this thing look pretty, we were going for making this thing strong as hell. In other news, this is now the second Skyline in Yashio Factory. They're growing. But that aside, we have some parts today. We're going to be putting some new bushes on the front sway bar, as well as some new end links here, some adjustable ones. Pretty pumped for these because we need some longer ones in there. The ones that are in there have been causing a bit of binding issues and stuff. So we're going to get those in there. and just try and double check everything over and make sure everything's all good with the job that we did last couple of weeks. I've been hearing a few more noises in here, nothing like what we used to have, but I just want to make sure everything's all good and that maybe like a ball joint's loose or something like that, or a bolt maybe. So we'll just go over and double check everything, bolt check. Let's get to it. So I've got the factory OEM sway bar linkage off, and I just want to show you the difference between this one and the heavy duty Super Pro one that we've got here. So, and this is adjustable too, so we can make this a little bit longer, which is what we need. But yeah, it's insane. Just look how much beefier this thing is compared to this tiny little thing here. This thing will do the job, that's fine, but because we have a pretty big angle kit on this, we need to have a little bit more length on there, and it needs to be a bit stronger because I was going through these pretty quickly. Anyways, so let's put this bad boy on, go from there. So I wanted to do a little bit of a comparison and show you guys the difference between the factory bushing and the new Super Pro one that we're going in. So you can see that this one here is really destroyed and warped. You can see that it's been getting thrashed in where it was with the sway bar and all the constant moving and drifting and stuff. And this thing is super like floppy and loose, and yeah, it's really easy for me to squish and move around. This is obviously the brand new one, polyurethane, way stronger. I can't like squeeze this at all. I've already got this one installed here, so we're going to go around to the other side and do the end link as well as this. But yeah, I did have to take out my tension arm. Well, that's what we say in Japanese, but that's an adjustable caster arm, I guess, for English. And yeah, that goes in here. I had to take that out so that I could get to the bolt up in there. But yeah, there you go. The more you guys know. So if ever you're doing, pretty much I just recommend if you're doing bushes in the front end, just do them all in one hit. Obviously it's easier to just get everything done in one go than having to go through and take things off multiple times throughout the next couple weeks that you already had to take off before. Because the thing is once you take off a tension arm or a caster arm, you have to get an alignment. You should be getting an alignment. So, you know, if you're removing that like 3 or 4 times and getting an alignment, then getting an alignment, then getting an alignment, it's going to get very costly very quickly. So anyways, we're going to move to the other side now. I've already measured and got this perfect, same length as this side. So let's get the other side done. Time for a quick update, lads. We've got everything all done up, bushes replaced on this side. We got the end links on both sides too, but you got to see this car. So Oka-chan just finished this and the customer's come to pick it up. And this is his S15 that Oka-chan's done a full Yashio Factory Golf Aero kit on it, the same as mine. He's got new NK wheels as well. Very, very, very nice. I love this dark kind of, I'm going to call, I guess it's like a midnight green. It looks so good. Literally, I can't fault this thing at all. It looks amazing. And the Yashio Factory like body kit really is the best out there, I feel. So good. Makes the S15 look super amazing and aggressive. I love it. Absolutely to pieces. This dark green is really nice too. A lot of like metallic in there. Hard to kind of see with this sunlight right now, but definitely amazing. And this manifold just keeps causing us more and more issues. So we went to take the studs out because we got to machine this surface flat on the bench sander there, and one stud broke. So we're in the process of drilling and extracting that out. 本当にありがとう、福沢さん。ごめんなさいね。すいません。I'm so glad I'm not doing it and I'm doing this because yeah, if you've ever had to extract a stud, you feel his pain right now. All right, so we're gonna put the tension caster arms back in, but while I'm here, I didn't get a chance last time to change out and put some brand new ball joints up in here. So we're gonna do that while we're here. And then hopefully we'll have this thing back on the ground and we'll have the manifold ready to take home and put back on the S15. Safety SAMMIT here. We don't want another incident like we did last time with metal shavings getting in my eye. But let me show you what we're working on. Oh, you can see behind me here. The Skyline is now on the ground. I finished everything there. I'm pretty pumped to see what it's going to feel like with those new bushes in with the sway bar and those end links, because that's literally the only bushes left in the front end that haven't been replaced with brand new Super Pro polyurethane. I can't speak right now. You know what I'm saying? Polyurethane. There we go. Bushes in the front. So all of that's done now. I did find the source of that little bit of extra noise that I was hearing in the last few days, which was just one more pillow ball that was broken, which was caused by the initial issue we were having with those bad mounts, which was like moving the thing in weird directions. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, replace that. We're all good now. No more noises. This front end should feel incredible. I'm pretty pumped, like I said, because the difference that it made with the other bushes we changed last week before we went drifting, And now, like, everything's done and polyurethane in the front, it's got me even more excited for getting the rear done. So we're gonna definitely be doing that later on. But for now, I have my safety glasses on because we're gonna be drilling out all of the extra, like the penetration from the welds and stuff, and just pretty much just grinding that all down, making it nice and smooth in there so nothing's gonna break off and go into the turbo, and then we're done for the day. I'm pumped. I'm pretty keen to go get dinner or something and just chill for the rest of the day. But yeah, give me a bit and I'll tell you how these feel. Alright lads, so I'm on my way home now on the highway, and I have to say these new bushes in the front end and those end links have really firmed up and added an entirely new level of like stiffness to the front. And when I say stiffness, I'm not meaning like it's solid or stiff where there's vibration coming through or bumps or anything like that. It still feels as comfortable to drive as what it did before, but it's just a lot, I don't know how to explain it. It's just firm and stiff, and like it doesn't have play or sloppiness in there at all. I think that's a good way to describe it. There's no sloppiness. Meanwhile, how good is this view of Tokyo City? Look at Skytree there looking all bright and pretty. All right, anyways, that aside, I'm really happy with how this thing feels now. It's honestly insane. And I can't wait to take this out for a skid because, yeah, I don't know, like just the front end in this is it's so different now. And it's got me even more excited for me to go get a whole bunch more Super Pro bushings and do the rear of the car now. It's so good. So today was absolutely epic because we got so much stuff done and fixed for both of my cars that, like, seriously, okay, so S15, manifold, all ready for me to bolt on tomorrow and have that thing ripping by the end of the day again. Just keep an eye out for that video tomorrow. And then Skyline, everything in the front end 100% has polyurethane Super Pro bushes, and it feels incredible. I've never felt a Skyline like that I've driven before that's felt that good and rigid in the front end. It's so good. Like seriously, when we had the majority of the bushes done all polyurethane, when Zach was driving it at Scuba, it felt so good and firm. Like I was doing some pretty gnarly Scandinavian flicks with it, and it was just taking it like a champ. Anyway, so that aside, yeah, both cars are gonna be, well, the S15 tomorrow is gonna be epic, but you know what I'm saying. Both cars, massive milestones made today. I'm all over the shop, I know, but I'm just really, really excited. I also just made a really epic purchase for the channel. I got a DJI Mavic drone, so we can finally get some really good aerial shots. Now, bear in mind, there are a fair few circuits in Japan where drones are 100% banned, but there are still some where they let you do it. So certain track days, certain tracks I'll be able to film, but Nikko circuit, absolutely no. Scuba circuit, absolutely no. They did let drones happen there for a bit, but now they've banned it 100%. But you know, things like Ebisu circuit, and I think a few other ones around that are fine with it. But the main reason why I got this drone was something that I was kind of hinting to at the start of the video. I don't want to give you too much details, but I want to hint at it again. The main reason why I got this drone is for what's going to be happening for an entire month, next month. So get excited. And don't forget, go get yourself some entries to win this epic Nadi Classic wheel. Seriously, this thing is epic, and I can't wait to I'm able to give it away to one of you guys. I'm going to throw in a bunch of stickers and other things as well with the pack. So yeah, go to sammit.net/shop, get yourself some SAMMIT merch. Every item you get counts as an entry to win this Nadi Classic wheel. I know I'm pushing it a lot, but you guys won't hate me for it, I promise, especially when you see what's happening next month. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought about everything. And yeah, I'm just pumped that both of my cars are going to be running and should be sweet tomorrow. So that's something to celebrate for, I feel. All right, guys. Peace out. Jamata.